The Marvel Cinematic Universe kicked off a new era with its latest installment, Captain America: Brave New World, marking Sam Wilson's debut as Captain America. This film is an ambitious addition to the MCU, packed with unexpected twists that unfold in a thrilling, globally set storyline. Right from the start, Brave New World delivers fast-paced action sequences that keep audiences on the edge of their seats, showcasing Wilson's journey as he takes on the iconic mantle. Additionally, it finally introduces the character that fans have been eagerly anticipating, the Red Hulk, played by legendary actor Harrison Ford. But what makes it different from Bruce Banner's Hulk? It's clearly not just the color that sets them apart. There are several key differences, and that's what we explore in this video. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. 1. Background and character roots. Bruce Banner was a well-known scientist specializing in gamma radiation. The government recruited him for a confidential project, developing a gamma bomb under the leadership of General Thaddeus. Banner's transformation into the Hulk occurred when he was accidentally exposed to a massive dose of gamma radiation while saving a teenager, Rick Jones. During the live testing, gamma radiation affected his DNA, turning him into a green giant whenever he got really emotional and adrenaline kicked in. This change turns him into the Hulk, a powerful individual with super strong strength, which increases more when he gets angry. Meanwhile, General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, a former military adversary, transformed into the formidable Red Hulk, fueled by his desire for revenge against Bruce Banner. His motivation stems from the tragic death of his daughter, Betty, who died from radiation poisoning, and he blames Bruce for her demise. His transformation was aided by MODOK and the leader, who took advantage of Ross's deep-seated anger. Ross's change resulted from experimental gamma radiation infused with cosmic rays, which altered his physical appearance and mental state. This important moment changed his character significantly, making him more complex. 2. Visual appearance in terms of skin color. There have been several explanations for why Banner's Hulk appears green. Bruce Banner was exposed to a lethal dose of gamma radiation, which is fatal for any normal individual. The green coloration is simply a physical manifestation of stored gamma energy, affecting not only the Hulk's skin, but also other characters, such as Doc Samson's hair and She-Hulk's nails. Another theory suggests a connection to a supernatural force. It is said that the explosion blast created a metaphysical barrier, known as the Green Door, connecting Earth to the multiverse's lowest realm. This event revived Banner, but mutated him into a powerful, gray-skinned monster, later called the Hulk by General Ross. While the reason for Ross's red transformation is unclear, theories propose that it may result from a combination of gamma and cosmic rays, or could reflect his intense anger and militant fury. The Red Hulk is marked not just by his striking crimson hue, but also by the powerful gamma radiation he emits, which takes the form of extreme heat. This intense, fiery aura is vividly showcased in Captain America: Brave New World, where the surroundings around Thaddeus become charred and smoky, emphasizing the distinct and challenging nature of the Red Hulk. 3. Personality traits. Bruce Banner's Hulk is typically portrayed as filled with immense rage and possessing limited intellect. In contrast, the Red Hulk maintains his tactical intelligence and military approach, making him a more strategic fighter. The difference is believed to arise from the unique circumstances surrounding their transformation. Banner is a turbulent logician who is introverted, somewhat disorganized, and enjoys experimenting with science. He has trouble controlling his anger and tends to brood. In contrast, General Thaddeus Ross retains his usual personality and intelligence while in his Red Hulk form, due to his mastery over the transformation. The significant difference in IQ levels distinguishes the two Hulks. While the original Hulk has a greatly reduced intellect, limiting him to basic speech and overwhelming rage, the Red Hulk retains his military training and tactical genius. This ability helps him to think strategically and plan his actions in his Hulk form, making him a formidable opponent. This contrast highlights the different personalities of the two Hulks, and the Red Hulk's strategic aggression definitely creates a unique challenge.
Since when were they red?
4. Power and energy absorption. On one hand, The Hawk's power is driven by his emotion, particularly his anger, which increases his physical brute abilities and gives off gamma radiation. On the other hand, Red Hawk's ability to emit devastating energy blasts, absorb and manipulate energy, and project explosive forces rivaling nuclear bombs separates him from Banner's Hawk. This unique ability enables him to absorb and harness energy from various sources, including powerful ones like the Silver Surfer's power cosmic, which significantly amplifies his strength and strategic yet aggressive approach to conflict. The destructive energy leaves little standing, and traces of gamma radiation behind in its aftermath. However, a battle between them might not be evenly matched, as Red Hawk can absorb gamma radiation, which can weaken the Hawk during their fights. However, one drawback to this incredible power is that releasing such immense energy also takes a toll on General Ross. 5. Heat emission. Another dimension of Red Hawk's offensive capabilities is his ability to generate and emit intense heat and energy blasts, setting him apart from Green Hawk. We all know that the Green Hawk's strength increases with his rage, but did you know that the Red Hawk's body temperature rises to extreme level? Yep, the angrier he gets, the hotter things get. Sometimes it gets hot enough to vaporize liquids and turn sand into glass instantly. The intense heat he generates is not simply a result of his emotional state. Rather, it is a consciously controlled ability as well. With remarkable precision, he can concentrate his internal radiation and convert it into searing beams that are emitted from his eyes. Like all things, this quality has a significant drawback. If Red Hawk's temper flares out of control, his body won't be able to handle the intense heat, leading to dizziness, loss of consciousness, and excruciating pain. If he becomes too angry, his body will eventually shut down, causing him to lose consciousness. So, Red Hawk has to keep his anger in check to stay physically stable. 6. Conscious awareness during transformation. Unlike Bruce Banner, who struggles with involuntary transformations into the Hawk triggered by intense emotion, Red Hawk possesses complete control over his transformation. Interesting, right? General Ross can shift between his human and Red Hawk forms at will, even if knocked unconscious, allowing him to maintain his powerful state until he regains consciousness and decides to revert. This remarkable ability provides him with a considerable tactical advantage in combat situations. By carefully deploying his extraordinary strength and combat skill, he can not only overwhelm his opponents, but also safeguard his more vulnerable human form. Bruce Banner's unpredictable transformation makes him more susceptible to exploitation. Red Hawk's command of his powers allows him to keep his identity hidden, which was evident during his initial appearance. This ability to remain anonymous sets Red Hawk apart from other versions of the Hawk, each with its own emotional trigger and power dynamics. For instance, She-Hulk loses her power whenever she gets scared, or Hawk's daughter Lyra, or Hawk's daughter Lyra grows stronger the calmer she becomes.
Hey, big guy.
7. Reason for action. The Hawk mainly wants to be left alone and feels a strong need to keep people safe. Despite having brute strength and involuntary transformation, he has consistently shown a profound sense of responsibility and heroic inclination. He never harms others with his power and often puts himself at risk to protect them. As General Ross is concerned, his driving force is fueled by a sense of duty and a personal vendetta against the Hawk, which stems from his daughter Betty's death. Ross's character embodies a compelling contradiction, grappling with the tension between his military background and profound emotional struggle. In the Marvel Comics universe, the Red Hawk has expertly maneuvered the dangerous balance between villainy and heroism, leading the Thunderbolts and at times joining forces with the Avengers. This complexity adds depth, making him a fascinating figure in the superhero landscape. 8. Weapons used by the Hawks. If you have read the comics or even seen the movie, you will know that Green Hawk, aka Banner, doesn't use any weapon, just his giant muscular arm. However, the Red Hawk used to be a war general, so he had access to several weapons and guns. As one of Marvel's greatest villains, he expertly utilizes advanced technology and brute strength. Red Hawk uses a variety of advanced weapons that are enhanced with gamma energy, as well as high-powered firearms. These weapons help him defeat different types of enemies, like the time when he used a shield-issue gun to defeat gamma-mutated threats. Ross's military experience significantly influences his choice of weapons, providing a tactical advantage in every engagement. leading to many victories in tough battle. Red Hawk's operations are now the most popular choice for using advanced vehicles that are built for fast movement and combat. Armored tanks and stealth jets offer strategic benefits and help increase the success of missions. 9. The Hawks and their weaknesses. The Hawk's weaknesses vary depending on the storyline. For instance, energy manipulators can drain his gamma radiation, making him vulnerable. Exposure to cosmic radiation can also weaken him or transform him back into Bruce Banner. Additionally, high doses of gas can temporarily neutralize him. And materials like adamantium and vibranium blades, when piercing his skin, effectively reduces increasing rage. Even the internal conflict between Banner and the Hawk can leave him vulnerable. Furthermore, cosmic beings and powerful telepaths can harm or manipulate him under specific conditions. General Ross, like any human being, has his vulnerability. However, he can overcome these weaknesses by transforming into the Red Hawk through sheer willpower. In his Red Hawk form, he is, however, vulnerable to bladed and sharp objects. This was evident when the Punisher easily stabbed him with a knife, causing severe bleeding, and when Wolverine's slashes left him weakened and temporarily blinded. Additionally, absorbing energy from the negative zone can drain his powers. As mentioned earlier, his rage has consequences. As his anger escalates, his body temperature rises, producing gamma radiation, which can lead to overheating. Furthermore, he is susceptible to mental attacks from powerful psychics, making him vulnerable to psychological manipulation. 10. Can Red Hawk defeat Green Hawk? The Hawk's incredible strength is fueled by his rage, potentially making him unstoppable as his anger grows. Although the Red Hawk possesses immense superhuman strength, his ability to harness heat presents a precarious challenge. Tapping into his fiery power comes at a cost, as the increasing heat generated by his own body can spiral out of control, leading to dangerously high temperatures that would result in overheating, ultimately incapacitating him and leaving him vulnerable. In brief battles, Red Hawk's brute force or energy absorption might overwhelm Green Hawk, but in prolonged fights, the original Green Hawk's limitless strength and resilience make him nearly unbeatable. Whenever the two Hawks clash, which has happened more than once in the comic, the Green Hawk consistently exploits Red Hawk's vulnerability, using his opponent's overheating and rage against him to gain the upper hand. Marvelous verdict. Well, that was quite the list. If you had to choose between the two, which Hawk would you pick? What are your theories on who would win a fight? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Till then, have a great day. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.